Hi, I'm Xysis, and this is Hearts of Iron 4, No Step Back, where we're playing as the Soviet Union. And in the last episode we pushed quite heavily into the Balkans, and we started pushing the Germans here on the west front as well. And we're gonna keep on doing that, but we've got a little bit of cleaning up to do first, and I think we can have some fun with our newfound navy as well. But before we start that, I just updated my counters mod, so I've swapped over some of the division designs here, and most of them should be fairly straightforward. We've now got a brigade size and a division size. I've actually also got a corps size if you want to use something larger. But we're using this is the brigade, of course, that we're using up in primarily Finland and on the eastern front, or eastern side of our country, our eastern front. Then we got the assault infantry. We're using that for our anti-tank template, since it's a bit larger. We could arguably use the corps icon for this division instead, actually. Yeah, let's go for that. We can make some good use of it. And then we've got the three sizes of divisions, and this is just our standard infantry division with one artillery regiment. Then we've got our mountaineers, they unchanged of course. Got our tank divisions, so they got the tank markers up there too. Using some heavy and some light and mostly medium tanks. Just for some diversity, we got the motorized divisions, which the tank or the game wants to plug in as a light tank division, but this is a Soviet motorized division. They had a lot of light tanks with their motorized or motor rifle divisions. And then just the military police, which of course isn't used on the map anywhere. They're just used for garrisons in here. Could probably be adding a bit more. We've got quite a lot of experience there. How are we doing for light tanks? Do we have enough of them? Yeah, we got loads of them. Maybe we can put some light tanks in here too. How would that look? We need 600 per. This should reduce the number that we need. We'll need less infantry equipment and less manpower. We've got enough light tanks for it. We have 2,500. We'll need some less support equipment, because this increases the hardness of the division, so the damage they take. And don't really have any better use for our old obsolete tanks anyway, so we might as well use them for this. Yeah, let's go ahead with that. I think this is a decent ratio. Of course, you could go only tanks if you want to, but no, we'll do it this way. This is fine. Just help with the garrison as we're moving into Germany here. I might have to up the light tank production just a tad for that though. We'll just be using our we're producing loads of light tanks. That's not going to be an issue, I think. Yeah, because we got loads of factories now. Oh, might want to see if we can't. This will probably go as if we tick along a little bit. Tick over midnight there. Or do we have a problem with our? No, they're running a deficit of. Yeah, so they've changed their export laws. So they don't have. We don't have very good standing in the world, apparently. 16 there. Norway, yeah, sure. UK, yeah, let's grab some from there. From tungsten. Do we have? Yeah, we can take from Malaya. That's fine. There's not a lot of aluminium left in the world. Not available to us. That'll help once we're into Hungary, of course, because they've got a huge supply in. No, it's over here. Yeah, 300. As soon as we take northern Hungary, it should be fine. And then tungsten, there's some. Yeah, there's loads of aluminium here in Montenegro as well. I think there's supposed to be some tungsten around here. We might not be able to grab that though. Oh, that's chromium. There's loads of down here, of course. And this is a hard territory to push into, of course. Let's see what decisions we have to take. Well, we're not going to deal with paranoia anymore. Vision recovery rate would be nice. No, we don't have too much political power. We could merge the BEF plant. It would give us some air mission efficiency. That is not too bad, actually. It does take a long time for them to go through. Well, push this. In Afghanistan. I will not deal with that right now. And maybe we could develop some tungsten mines. Since we are actually importing tungsten now. Yeah. Might as well get what we can. Alright, so let's see if we can't make our navy play a little bit. See if we can... we should have fairly good intel on the German navy. If we pop in here, we can see where they are at. You can see that they have one task force conducting strike force, convoy escort, and mine laying down here in the southern Baltic. Does look like they've got plenty of mines along their coasts. And this looks like it's the same strike force that is raiding our convoys up here. From our resource imports, of course. So being able to go down in here into the lower Baltic would be good. This is a bad place for submarines to be. As is this here. No, this is a bad place for our big ships to be. So we want the fight to take place in the lower Baltic if we can pick a site. We got some submarines operating up here where they are. They do okay. Submarines in archipelagos and fjords. It's easy to hide a submarine. There's lots of background noise and things that you can use to mask your signatures. It does look like we've been out here a few times. We need a spotting, something to help with the spotting down here. And destroyer, we should be able to use destroyers for this. What do we have for light cruisers? Got the Shapayevs. Do they have a decent... Don't think we've got any good. Yeah, they've got a catapult on. That's about as good as we're going to get from the Soviet Union. So I'm thinking if we... I want to split this one off. And we press create new task force. And we want to pull down some destroyers. I think we've only got... Yeah, they're almost all Gordy classes. Let's grab the Leningrad and Minsks, and that's 4 of them. And let's grab 2 Gordy classes as well. So this we'll put this fleet on patrol and on do not engage. We don't want them to be engaging. And we'll have to put them down here. Yeah, we can keep them patrolling up. Now let's remove them from there. This will automatically set the Baltic fleet as well to strike force in this area. And we will send them down to Memo. Actually, Königsberg. Yeah, they got some minor damage on them. This is fine. No one's got any critical damage. Let's see what the air wings are composed of. They're doing fine. They would really need to get them out to train these up, of course, because this hurts. And or maybe we could do that as well, just for a little bit. To do this, we take it off strike force, move them out into the sea, and once they arrive here, we can set these air wings to exercise. Since now, for a carrier to be able to deploy its aircraft, it needs to be heading into the wind at full speed to reduce the runway requirement. So you can't train them in port. You could pull the air wings off, of course, and put them on an airbase and then move them back, but this is easier. Okay, what decision do we have here? Recruiting? No, we don't want to do the recruitment rods. Ace pilot. Oh yeah, I forgot about all those pop-ups. I've been playing by blood alone the last 2 weeks. And of course, then you can select that you don't want to see all these notifications all the time. Okay, so we got a river to cross here. And I think we decided that this is a good point. We can attack this tile from 3 different tiles. And we don't have any dedicated marines or anything, so we will just let Rokossovsky do the crossing here. Unfortunately, he does not have the improvisation expert, nor does he have trickster. And let's pop in there. Let's see, what do we have for... That shouldn't be a very bad... yeah, we're already across. Yeah, and this is armored 70% composition. Okay, so we are across here, and I think we want to push in this way. And we've got... What do we have for... Yeah, we've got some more tanks across here. We will... Where did we say we wanted to cross here? I think we are crossing over into this tile. I'm heading for Zamosk. No, of course we're heading for Lublin. The supply hub is there, right? Yeah. And with Rokossovsky we want to head towards Seedlitz. Let's grab half of them and go straight for Seedlitz. Let's see if we can't swing around this way. The Germans are retreating. That was a fun choice of 3D model for it. No, it's the Romanians. Alright then. I see now they're gaining experience up here. That's nice. Maybe we can... Okay, maybe we should hold off a little bit on this. I think we want to wait off. Let's yeah, let's take them off the mission. Destroyers. What did we lose? I think it's 4 of... Can't really see. We got 2 destroyers still operational. Okay, and the light cruiser. Yeah, we lost one destroyer. We need to put some air cover in when we're going in there, I think. How are we doing in the air combat? I think we're doing quite okay now. And we're still losing more than they are, but they do outnumber us 2-1, so that's not that big of a surprise. We do have air superiority down here, though. I got a lot of... Yeah, oh yeah, we got a Bulgarian ally here now as well. Or did I? Oh, I selected the militia icon for them. We of course want to have the proper infantry one, so we don't get too confused. Are we able to push anywhere here? We should be able to push them. We do have... No, we're way over supply capacity here. And I think this is... no, it's a level 3 connection. We could... Oh, it's not even ours. We need to go in and do it this way. It's a level 5. It must be... Yeah, 35 is the max we can have. Well, then we just need to remove some troops around from here. It's Bulgaria, so we can't get our allies out, of course. And do we have... Yeah, if we push for Belgrade, it should be fine. We make a big push into Belgrade. We are soon across here. Can we push southwards here as well? These divisions. Just to widen this gap up a bit. Yeah, so the tank divisions are through. These need to move inwards a little bit quicker. This one too. Okay, good. We got the supply hub. That means we are in full supply here again. We want to draw in this front line. Probably want to try and cross into Warsaw as soon as possible here. Let's see if our tanks can make an amphibious assault against the city while they are low org. Don't have very good supply because the supply hub isn't online yet, but they can't pierce us, so we should be able to push through here, no issues. Let's push a little bit more along the entire front line here. Just moving straight in. Liberation of Warsaw, that's nice. Okay, so I want to get these up to level 1. I'd like to get these up to just trained at least before we start our naval operations. Okay, so we managed to take Lublin as well. This is great. I want to move our tanks up a bit. And I think we will... we can't really push downwards towards the Alps yet either. They'll just entrench into the mountains. We can push with our tanks up and cross the river south of Radom as well. And I think we want to try to meet up this way. And we want to make sure that Rokossovsky doesn't retreat across back across the river. And we got an opportunity here to take Lodz. It looks like the Germans are very weak up here. Let's see if we can... Do we have the dynamic reinforcements? Control, shift, and... Oh, and we will... No. We need to select your... Go in there and control shift over Germany. Desperate defense. Let's put them up some... I don't really know what this one does, but I know this one spawns some extra reinforcements for them. I think this is one we want as well. Yeah, that's fine. We don't want to go into too deep into this. There's loads of settings you can do in this mod. I of course had to make a small local variant of it for it to keep working with the old version of the game. There we go. And we can take Danzig. Oh, we got some new motorized divisions. Where do we have? And this is a problem. The small icons up here don't change. We can't really see what they are. But I think we've got the motorized up here with the... Oh, they are in no supply at all. Yeah, because we were trying to push up towards the north. Now it looks like they've actually abandoned this front. And who do we have? Are these the Norwegians? No, it's Finland up here. Oh yeah, but we're at war with Finland, so that's fine. We can invade into Finland as well. Let's see if we can't push northwards. We were building a supply hub up here, I think. Oh yeah, that was going to be done in August. Let's hold back on these offensives. August is just fine. I think we might want to move 2 tank divisions over to, let's group these ones. We'll move them over to Lelushenko. And then we can split the difference here. We use the light tanks up in the north. What don't we have? Looks like we got plenty of everything. Yeah, we probably just lost a bunch of trucks. That's why it says 97. Another recruitment. Okay, we managed to take Belgrade. That should have relieved or will relieve it a little bit. I think we want to... maybe we can't upgrade this one until it's actually been repaired. Enemy ciphers. So we've done... we've probably done Finland as well. It doesn't look like we can do Finland. Oh, they are here. Yeah, okay. Then let's grab a small bonus against Finland too. Okay, so we made good headway here into Poland. We'll see if they change settings to the EAI will make them value their home defense a little bit more than the Balkans. There's a lot of German divisions down here, and if I were them, I would probably be pulling these back to keep this in check. Well, let's move these. Let's move Rokossovsky up here, and we will take these divisions. We'll move them up that direction. Then we'll take Lelushenko. He's trying to cross the river here. We'll create a small pocket. And that should be fine. Probably want to go down south there too. Let's push up towards Krakow. Krakow. And what do we need? Anything? Oh yeah, we're running a massive deficit of light tanks now again. That's probably because we added them into the military police divisions, of course. Let's bump up production then. I wonder if this one is allowed everything. Yes. We should be... no, we need to look here. Okay, we need 1400 more light tanks for this. I think we need to back down on this change here. We can probably just bump it up with mobile. Let's add some cavalry, and this should reduce the amount of light tanks we need, while still providing some hardness. That's a small stopgap measure. Yeah, we need 1300 less light tanks. Need a little bit extra manpower. Okay, we're in place. Let's go towards Torun, and then we will head back towards and close this pocket. We managed to take Danzig as well. Oh, I think it should be time to move. Oh, soon. I still haven't been able to cross the river here. They're biting themselves in. We completed war measures in the east. And that of course means we're going for our favorite annexation of Tanutuva, which happened in October 1944. And it was incorporated. Let's see if we can push a little bit on the towards the Alps here as well then. Something like that. I really want to try and keep them or push them out from down below here as well. Yeah, we got all our mountaineers down here. Maybe we can make a small push happen. Got 3 German divisions there. Probably going to be easier to get in there, but we can only attack that from one side. Attacking there is across a river. I think this is the best bet. There's a fort sitting on this tile here. Or is it on this one? No. There's a level 2 fort in this tile. Oh, this is hills as well. This one should be easier to push, and then we will push up towards that fort. And probably try to use, if we use half of these, let's see if we can get down there to EAI and towards the straits towards Corfu. And we will be able to cut off the south here. And we can drag the southern front down. Yeah, we need to start trying to move upwards here. Let's see if we can't make something happen. Yes, this is a hill tile, so this should be possible. There's only 2 divisions defending it as well. Let's see if we can go across there. And maybe we want to move this line down just a little bit. And we'll push in there. Let's see if we can make something happen here in the Balkans. That should help the EAI too if we manage to shorten down their front lines. Okay. We managed to encircle a few divisions there. One of our aces got shot down. Okay, well we could go from Danzig and head along the coast here. Or we could go from Lodz and into this gap here. So we don't have to cross again. I think we will take the central... No, we will use both our armies, of course. So we'll have... we'll put Rokossovsky up here. And once Lelushenko is... Well, I want to clear out this tile at least, I think. No. So it's enough with just 2 divisions. We don't need to move 24 divisions in here. We just help to push these out. Question is if we want to push in northward. We kind of want to take the Hungary from the south here. Because the Alps are a pain to get through. Stanislavov we do want, however. Do we have enough to... Oh, we've got some motorized divisions here too. I completely missed them. We got Pilev. And we're also up into the 20th of August. How are these doing? They are soon going to be ready. We've got some air force going here. We don't have any close air support up here. Do we have any? Probably have in the stockpile though. Carrier fighters, yeah, we could use those as well, but what we really are looking for is something to help out with close air support. And down here, let's move up. Let's grab a couple of naval bombers. Let's split this. Naval strike, lower Baltic. Daytime only. Fighters. We do have enough fighters to just about to field some cover for them. I only need to fly in the daytime as well though. Okay, so we now have good supply up here. And I don't think it's going to be an issue to move up on Murmansk. They seem to be. And we want to grab all 3 of these ports as quickly as possible. And we have 11 units. That's 3 on. Use the 3 divisions for taking Petsamo. And we grab. Where are the? Okay, they're hanging back here. and grab these divisions, and they will head for Murmansk. And these ones will head for Kirkenes. And we will move in with one division this direction too. And one up there, where they seem to have given up control. Let's move that front line up this way. That should be fine. I'll keep a little bit of a track on how that is going. Okay. So Lelishenko is done there. We probably could... Yeah, let's center up around Lodz here then. Let's get rid of that front line. And here we'll push towards Stettin. And Rokossovsky will also push towards Stettin. But we will go something like that. And the northern... We are starting to get a little bit thin up here. How are we doing? We could probably do with... Oh, there's a big overlap here now. We can move this around. That's probably a good spot for it to switch over. We don't need to have this many divisions here. We need more of them down in the Balkans, I think. But I think we might need to... We're going to need it once the front line stretches up here, I think. So we'll keep it this way. Medium tanks, we seem to be needing a bunch of reinforcements there too. We were looking at close air support, if we can grab one for the north there. We've got 300 just hanging about here. And they are tactical bombers, that's perfect. Let's do it this way. Place them... Oh, we can base them all the way up here. Northern Scandinavia. And we will help out with primarily close air support. Yeah, we had to move them away from Germany, of course. Let's go back in here. What do we have? They got loads of ground. They got 900 fighters there. No, we don't want to be sending these in just yet. That's probably going to be suicide. Let's hold them down. It looks like we've got most here. They don't have anything flying here now. And they are almost complete. Have they completed? Oh, these are anti-mine. Let's move these up here as well. We'll set them to start clearing out these mines. Don't think they've got any mines here, but they do have 98 of them there. And we got 4 more there. We might need to split some more off. Let's grab these two. No, into this fleet. Let's change the icon there so we know what they're doing. There's supposed to be binoculars there. And then this one is an anti-mine fleet. We'll use that icon. And then we know what they are up to. Okay, so let's see. We have not managed to cross here. Let's see if we can't reinforce a little bit from this direction. Just make them push a bit harder. We did manage to cross the river here at Pansevo, which is really good. Looks like the Germans are trying to push out or pull out. If we grab a few, we can probably grab this. This is a hill tile, that's a mountain tile with 8 divisions on. We're not getting anywhere close to that. Looks like we might be able to push through in the mountains or in the hills down there. And this looks like it's going to be a spot that we can actually push into as well. Yeah, it looks like we're already through. We'll just launch a small diversionary attack against this mountain tile to keep them in place. Stanislavov, it looks like we are taking. We have managed to encircle some divisions here. Let's help out with making sure that they don't break free. And front lines move about again. I wish you could just lock them together. At this point we'll always move together and not overlap. It would be a great quality of life thing. It looks like the Germans are... we're giving them a little bit of time here to reorganize with the new settings we put on them. And they should be getting some reinforcements and be able to actually put up a bit of a fight. And we're not that far from Berlin. It would be a shame if they just folded over. Okay. I think this is going to be a tough one because we're crossing a big river. Actually, it's a small river, I think. The penalty should be the small one. Yeah, that's a -22 penalty. Crossing a big one is -45. It's 22.5 actually, I think. If we were to cross from this side, we would get the bigger one. Okay, so let's see if we can't go for Timisoara. And we will simultaneously go for this tile here. And we will push hard for it as well. I think Timisoara is that's the supply hub. So that was an important one to grab, of course. Maybe we'll be able to crush this. They'll probably make it there before us. 9 hours. Where are we? Yeah, now we need to fight them out there. And instead of moving that way, we'll move this way. And we keep on pushing. We still have air superiority in this region, or not anymore. It looks like the Germans moved in. Actually, it's not mostly Germans here. Yeah, it is. It's 500 German fighters. Let's see if we can't move, because they've got no air presence here. There's no fighting currently going on here. We can probably move. We want to move some of the better ones. Don't have any airports close by. Let's move up some more fighters. Let's make it a priority to get another airfield here. Okay, so we are through here. We have almost made it into the Adriatic. Yeah, these attacks aren't going very well. That one I didn't expect to do well. It was just a pinning attack. That is no good though. We are reinforcing. I think we want... no. Okay, you can't reinforce from there. And we will instead try to push these out from there. I think that's the better choice. We need something to clear out this as well. To free up them divisions. And up towards Hungary we're doing good. We should be able to consolidate this tile as well. Looks like the front lines have moved yet again. Let's see if we can't push a little bit here as well. There's a Hungarian, some small Hungarian divisions here. I don't think we need to keep the Pilayev's army in this region though. They're not doing any good there. We will just redeploy them down here for now, I think. We can use them up against Hungary once we've secured some of the bridgeheads here and widen up the front a bit. I think we want to look at Finland too. Yeah, so we want to not have any ones there. I think... how did we organize this before? Because all of these are, yeah, they're on the front line there. Let's put them on this front line. And let's grab it like this. We should probably be building a port somewhere up here for supply. We got the railroad infrastructure already. And the one down in Luleå, of course, we can't use. And this one is a little bit too far away. Okay, I think we want to grab one division that goes up this way. We are soon into Murmansk and we will continue. Yeah. That should be fine. We should be pushing the Romanians out from here. It should be up here in either way. And we got the second level of mountain infantry. We are researching better mechanized as well. I guess we could grab the third one. This one is the one that gives soft attack, so that's the one that's going to help us in the mountains though. I think we're all up to date. We could get some rocket artillery too. Would improve our Katyushas. But I think we will do that. That will improve our motorized divisions. Since they've got a lot of rocket artillery. Yeah, I think we will do it this way. We'll put all the infantry divisions on the western front here, and we will have the motorized divisions on the eastern front. And we don't want to babysit these. This is a minor front, so we will do it that way. They should be able to deal with that themselves. Okay, so they have been trained up now. Now we could go on and get them a bonus as well from training them up to experienced, but just having them trained is good enough for now. So let's deselect that mission. And we will put them on the strike force and move them back down to Königsberg. Okay. Looks like they are all repaired up now, which means we can put these back on patrol, and then we can put the mine clearance out on minesweeping. Did we have any more minesweepers being produced? We can have these go straight into the minesweeping fleet in the Baltic. No, that's the Black Sea fleet. We want them to go into this one. And this is a problem. We will import what we can. Norwegians don't have anything left. We are wasting factories from the Dutch East Indies as well. 48 we can get. That leaves one. I can get 2 from the United States as well. And 1 from our friends in Bulgaria. Yeah, better running a small positive there. Yeah, we're probably just building divisions to fill this out now. Yeah, we're building 15 of them. Building loads of tank divisions as well. Let's see if we ever manage to actually deploy them. I still haven't stacked up very many troops there. And we need to move this front line again. I'll grab that over this way. And we will use the Vistula here as a dividing factor between the northern front and I think this is the southwestern front and the northwestern. And then we will push towards the Oder. But let's try to focus down here and try to get Budapest. Okay, so we managed to grab Sarajevo. That's a nice foothold across the... don't know what this river is called, but it's a river. Let's leave one behind for defense, and let's push in from this direction too. We did manage to grab that airfield. That means we can move our fighters up. Okay, these are old fighters, they're only allowed to reinforce with obsolete models. We can probably merge these back into one then. And it looks like we've got plenty of aces here, so... Oh yeah, we've got some carrier close air support. And we might want to consolidate these though. They don't have very much experience. No, they're flying at night, that's why. There we go. Daytime ops only. I think we can't really spare any more fighters for the south here. We probably don't need to have all of these flying. We can turn those... Oh, maybe we can move these naval bombers somewhere. I don't think we have the range with them to do any good use. We've got 200 here and 200 here already. But these fighters are a lot better used in the Western Balkans. I can probably use these down south here as well. Fly them down to Plovdiv. We got some strategic bombers and some logistics bombers. Can use them to help grab some air superiority here. It will be more aircraft in the air. Okay, yeah, you're moving. That's just because we're paused, it looks weird. Looks like they don't have a mission, but they do because they're on carrier duty, of course. As soon as they're in port, that will be easier to see. And we really need to move our air superiority over here, of course. Let's see if we can't move. We got 6 wings here, we can move them up to this Polish airfield. We can move a bunch of them up this way too. Another 6 there. I think we had 4 from here, yeah. Now we really need more aircraft. We're missing 1600 aircraft. Let's grab some more then. We should be able to grab this aluminium soon. Let's see when our aircraft start arriving here. Okay, now they all got deployed. Let's grab 4 and put them in there. I think that'll be good. Okay, we actually got an artillery gun here. Now we're in the wrong army to be able to do something. And I think... which is the better way for the artillery gun to follow? We can follow it up the coast here. So let's assign it to Rokossovsky. I don't think we've got any other railway guns. Don't need all of these non-aggression pacts. We're missing a little bit of light tanks. Some rubber. Can import more rubber. Gonna need more rubber. Also, all of these factories start going online, of course. Let's just say it's slow push here into the Balkans. And this is a mountain town. No, we probably can't push them up from there just yet with that few divisions. I would like to get a little bit of a foothold over on this portion here too in Vojvodina. And to do that we probably want to push up towards Arad. Where do we have the... yeah, Novosad would be really good to have because that's a supply hub. Down here in Croatia, don't really have any, there's no supply hubs coming up this direction. And not really anything up here either. Okay, so Novi Sad we want to take. To get that we probably want to come up a bit this way. Let's redistribute these offensive infantry units. We don't need to have them back down here. That's mountains. We're not gonna attack into them. Let's see if we can push a little bit up this direction. We will surround this the Vojvodina here. Let's see if we can push across there and... No, not everyone. No, I just want this corpse, or yeah, let's call it a corpse. I want to come crashing down this direction. That'll free up some... That'll lock these in place as well as making an offensive. So we can... And we probably want to make half an offensive in this direction. Let's move one infantry division up here. It's empty at the moment and there's an airport there. And we got 3-4 divisions moving up westwards along the peninsula here. I don't know if you call it a peninsula when it's in the fork of a river. Let's cross over there as well. These... No. That's annoying. Okay, now we want to move this direction. No, you want to move there. You two want to move in there. And we want, of course, these. No. Let's not selecting everyone again. I think my mouse is on its last legs here. Those will move across. Only one division there, and these 3 across there. And we have, yeah, that's the naval bombers in the Black Sea. And they are perfectly fine being stood down. Let's move them up here to the lower Baltic then. And they don't need to be complaining about not doing anything. And they are attacking our fleets with naval bombers. And actually succeeding. So I think we want to move in. They got 100 active bombers. Yeah, we probably want to move in some more fighters here. We're moving another 200 up there. Let's move. See if we can find one that's fairly full strength. And the daytime is okay there. How many planes can we put in that airport? That's 600. We got 4 close air support wings there. Gonna need these closer to the front lines as well. And we filled out that airport. We're gonna need to take Gdynia. We're gonna need the close air support up closer though. Let's move the ones that are furthest behind. No, there. And we will keep them in here at the moment. And then we'll move the front lines up when we need to. Yeah, okay, we want to keep pushing here. And they have a tough time getting through here because they don't have any supply. And there are no supply hubs up here. Well, there is the port down here, I guess, in Croatia. Okay, this is good. We managed to grab a lot of... Yeah, we need to... They're trying to encircle us here. Let's make sure that they get knocked out of the battle before. As long as we manage to take this one, we should be all set to take Vojvodina. And we managed to grab yet another airport here. Yeah, they're moving down loads of aircraft here. They know that they can outcompete us wherever we are. Oh, we could probably fly some, but we're not going to be able to reach with all of these. This is 8. We should be able to fly them in from Lvov. And this is 9. Let's grab 2 of them. I probably should be consolidating some of these. And we can at least have air superiority over Hungary when we make our invasion there. So this should be fine. This should put us in a good position to get into Hungary and secure that aluminium. And we might want to... This is a big river, it's going to take some crossing. We can probably put our... Let's put our infantry on coming up this direction. And we will use Piliev's motorized and tank divisions. There we go. To come up from the southern flank here and into Debrecen and Koski. Let's start off this way. This should also collapse up this pocket after a bit, but we will. This will be offensives we conduct in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.